X-Rays = 3 Studios.
What's up, guys? So last week I had to take my dog Mikey to the vet. He had a stomach ache, and the vet decided to take x-rays. And I was expecting to see something crazy in there, like a ball or a cat, or like my mascara because it's missing. But the x-rays came back totally fine, but it got me thinking that there must be some really crazy x-rays out there. So I made a list. Let's do this.
Number 10.
Engagement ring. Engagement ring. Stomach. Never hide engagement rings in food. Caitlin Whipple from New Mexico went to Wendy's with her boyfriend and a bunch of her friends. This wasn't any old trip to Wendy's, no, because Caitlin's boyfriend was planning on proposing by hiding a ring in her Frosty. Apparently, Caitlin's friends got impatient for her to find the ring, so they suggested a race to see who could finish their Frosties the fastest, because that's safe. I bet you can guess what happened next. Caitlin swallowed her engagement ring. Also, brain freeze. When her boyfriend realized she had swallowed the ring and told her what happened, she thought he was joking. Because who proposes at Wendy's? She hoped he was joking. So he took her to get an x-ray and yep, there it is. It's probably not a real diamond though, considering he proposed at Wendy's. Because the ring was still inside Caitlin, her boyfriend officially proposed using a copy of the x-ray. A couple of days and a lot of oat bran and prunes later, she pooped out the ring. And she wears it to this day.
Number 9.
Socks in a dog. Figured out where all my socks went. A 3-year-old Great Dane, whose name has been withheld, was hacking and vomiting one day, so his owners, who also wished to remain anonymous, took him to the Dove Lewis Hospital in Portland, Oregon. At the vet's, abdominal radiographs showed a distended stomach and huge quantities of foreign material. All in all, 43.5 socks were removed from this anonymous Great Dane's stomach. I'm on a strict 43.5 sock diet. And no carbs. Wait, why the secrecy? What was this Great Dane in the witness protection program or something? See, in the mafia? Luckily, the dog made a full recovery and was sent home one day after his surgery. We don't know where he was sent home to because that information is confidential.
Number 8.
Silverware in a woman's abdomen. Guys, you're not supposed to eat the forks. How many times do I have to tell you? Margaret Dahlman went to the hospital complaining of a stomachache, and according to the x-ray, there was good reason. Surgeons in Rotterdam, Netherlands found a cluster of forks and spoons in the 52-year-old woman's stomach. Obviously, they rushed her into surgery and they removed the items one by one. She'd been diagnosed with borderline personality disorder, which left her with an uncontrollable desire to eat forks and spoons. But not knives though, never knives. That would be crazy. At the end of the day, 78 forks and spoons were removed from Dahlman's stomach. 78! How do you eat silverware? Like, physically, how do you swallow a fork? I'm gonna get some dirty comments.
Number 7.
Toddler, keys in the face. This kid was super lucky. 20-month-old Nicholas Holderman was playing with his 2 older brothers in the living room when somehow he fell onto his parents' car keys. I'm assuming one of the brothers pushed him and he fell on the keys or something like that because I have siblings. See, I have a scar to prove it. I got stabbed with a fork. True story. Anyways, one of the keys pierced his eyelid and penetrated his brain. His mom obviously freaked out and called 911. One of the first responders on the scene was firefighter Chris Kaufman, and he told the press that it was horrifying and that he never wanted to see something like that again. And you know it's bad if a firefighter's horrified because firefighters have seen some shit. Hi, welcome to my show. I'm Kelly. Okay, where are you going? Nicholas was airlifted to the hospital, and during surgery, doctors were able to remove the keys without causing any brain damage. Little Nicholas made a full recovery, and his parents say that he has perfect vision. For now, because he's got older siblings. We know what they do.
Number 6.
Stone. Kidney. Kidney? Kidney. This kidney stone was a huge problem. A Hungarian guy was rushed into surgery after doctors saw this in his x-ray. Nope, that's not a coconut, that's a kidney stone, and it weighs about 2.5 pounds. Just so you guys know, normally what's considered a large kidney stone is about the size of a golf ball. That one was like extra, extra, extra supersized. Fun fact, kidney stones form due to a buildup of minerals in the urine, and most of them pass when you pee. They can cause discomfort and blockages, even tiny ones, like 1/2 inch in diameter. So one that size Oof, crazy tough. I can't even imagine trying to push something that size, like, out of your butt. Oh, childbirth. If it was a woman, she would have popped that bad boy out, no problem.
Number 5.
Chainsaw to the neck. This dude is like really tough and really brave, and he should totally be a fireman. A Pennsylvania tree trimmer named James Valentine was in a harness halfway up a tree when he lost control of his chainsaw. So what he thinks happened is that he was sawing into a branch and his chainsaw hit a knot in the wood and like kicked back at him. Ugh, and the chain, it became lodged in his neck and shoulder. Did he freak out? Nope. Did he scream? I don't know, but I'm gonna say nope. Anyways, did he turn the chainsaw off and climb down the tree calmly? Yeah, he did. I would have lost it. When he arrived at the hospital, he was conscious and talking to the doctors. And the surgeons, they all feared the worst, but they were actually able to remove the blade without significant bleeding, which is insane. The doctor said that he was lucky because the chainsaw missed all major arteries and only cut into muscle. Valentine had stitches and sutures in his neck, but he made a full recovery. And he lives happily ever after as a fireman. I'm just kidding, but he should be.
Number 4.
Cocaine in your stomach. A 20-year-old Irishman, known only as PBB, was detained when he tried to board a flight from Brazil to Belgium. Brazil is like a major hub for people who want to smuggle drugs from South America into Europe. So the officers saw this guy acting sketchy, and so they questioned him, and he cracked immediately and told officers that he had eaten sealed capsules of cocaine. At a nearby hospital, a scan showed 72 capsules in this guy's gastrointestinal tract. That's like 2 pounds of cocaine, or $200,000 on the street. You know, I mean, before you cut it, of course, you gotta step on it a little bit if you're gonna make any sort of a profit out there. So I mean, I'm gonna stop. The police waited for him to pass all 72 capsules before they charged him with international drug smuggling. Guys, please don't eat cocaine, okay? It's dangerous for so many reasons. You don't know where that cocaine's been. You don't know who's been handling it, and it is flu season.
Number 3.
It's the vibrator in the rectum with the salad tongs. So this guy got a vibrator stuck in his rectum. He went to the kitchen, got a pair of salad tongs. Let's just say he took matters into his own hand to try to rectify the situation. This reminds me of that like old nursery rhyme song, like there was an old lady who swallowed a cat to catch the bird to get the vibrator up the guy's ass. Let me just give you a valuable piece of information in life. If you lose something up your butt, go to the doctor. According to David Munter, MD.
Multiple attempts at self-removal are typical in patients with rectal foreign bodies.
Rectal foreign bodies, that sounds like the name of a porno.
I'd make that porno with you, boo-boo.
Number 2.
Grandma Sans hand. This grandma is lucky that she still has the ability to high five. Pat Marvin, a 63-year-old grandmother from Ohio, was using a miter saw to build a handrail on her deck when she slipped. She said she didn't realize what happened at first, and then she saw her hand on the ground. And so she took a sweatshirt and made a makeshift tourniquet around her stump and called for help. I would have passed out. Luckily, a paramedic at the scene found her hand just laying around and was like, she's probably gonna need this. This is the X-ray. Yeah, that hand's just not there anymore. It took 8 hours for a surgeon and his team to reattach her hand, like every nerve, tendon, muscle. Ugh. But they did it. Pat made a full recovery. But because they had to shave off some of the bone because it had splintered, so they had to smooth it out, she lost about 1 inch off the length of her arm. Which, I mean, is way better than losing a hand. Man, I gotta hand it to that medical staff. They really did a great job and handled that situation. Hands down, the best surgery ever. Let's give them a slow clap.
And number 1.
Excessive dick. Bigger ain't always better. Roberto Cabrera not only claims that he has the world's largest penis, but he wants the Mexican government to classify it as a disability because it interferes with his ability to work. And let me guess, he also wants the government to pay for his insurance because he needs a chiropractor for all the high fives he's been getting. Really just messing up his back. Roberto had it X-rayed to prove that it's real because it's 19 inches long and hangs below his knees. Yeah, that's a big ass penis.
Yeah.
10 for 10.
All right, guys, that's all I got for today. These X-rays are crazy. So remember, if you don't want to be one of these, don't eat cutlery, cocaine, or clothes. All right? I'm Kelly Landry, and you're smarter than you were. See a little spin move out?
Thank you for watching this Equals 3 Studios production. To watch another episode, click here. Also, don't forget to subscribe. And now, I dance.